Hey guys, welcome to Mark the Point. I've got another $100 craps challenge, and basically I'm going to be playing the field bet. The field bet, and that's all I'm going to play, and to see how I actually play this out. It's going to be a progressive style bet of play. Now, there's 36 combinations to play any roll of the dice. The field owns 16 of them. That means approximately about 44% is going to be a field bet winner. And of course, the losses is if it don't hit the field. Now, how I'm going to play it is if I hit a field bet, if I hit it, I'm going to stack it. I'm going to stack it 3 times. Now, after the 3rd time, I'm going to check my rack and say, okay, have I lost money? In example, let's just say I hit it 3 times where I'm at, and I'm down in my rack right here. I'm going to let my rack go even. I'm going to get back to even money, and I'm going to play with the excess. So now I have an even rack, and now I'm playing on casino money and to try to really make a run out of this field. Now, I don't want to go more than 4 hits. 4 hits, I'm going to take everything back down to base level. I'm going to roll this out and see how I do. If you haven't checked out my other $100 craps challenges, after this video, make sure you go back and check them out. Let's get this thing rolling. I am always going to have the point on. The point's always on, never off, and we're going to roll it out. Let's do it. Let's get our field bet out there, and we're ready to roll. Let's go, shooter. All right, that's going to be a 5. That's a no field 5. So we're going to lose our field, and we're going to pull this back out. All right, there's 11. So that's going to pay us an even odds. Oh, it's 11. It's going to pay us even odds. A $5 unit pays us $5. We're going to stack it right on top of each other. That's hit number 1. And there's an 8. That's 6, 2, 8. So that does us no good. So we're going to lose this. And let's go back out there in the field. So you're going to win on the 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. You will lose this on the 5, 6, and 8, of course, a 7. So 5, 6, 7, and 8, you will lose that field bet. So anytime you roll that, it's going to lose. All right, here we go. And there's a 7. Gosh. I'm just going to pull it out the rack and put the losses right here. What we got here? There's a 3. Okay, that's great. So it's going to pay us even odds. That's 1 unit. And there's another one that's hit number 2. That's great. We have 2 units out there. It's going to pay us 2 units. Stack them on top. 2 hits. Looking for 1 more hit. Come on, shooter. Beautiful, guys. Let me show you how this works. Okay, so I have 4 units out there. It's going to pay us 4 units. Okay, now I'm going to check my rack check. Where am I at? I need to go back to even. Okay, this is even. So I'm even in my rack. I'm no longer at a risk here. I want to try to see if I can hit this thing 4 hits, okay? So here we are. I'm at hit number 3. I'm wanting this one to hit. If this one hits, I go back down to base level and rack the rest. Let's go. Oh, yeah. There you go, guys. There's a 9. That's our 4th field hit, okay? So what happens is I pay even here, okay? I'm going to go all the way back down to base. That's base, and this all comes back into the rack. Just like that, guys. Oh, I love it. It doesn't always work like that. But now what I've done is I'm going to seal up this number here. This is my initial bet. This is my profit. Now I'm going to play with my profit. And I can be more aggressive now that I'm in profit. I don't have to pull back that last one for the 4th hit because I'm already good on my rack. Let's keep going. All right, there's a 10. That's a great hit. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to stack it on top. That's a field hit. There's a 5. All right, that's a no field 5. So let's pull this back and let's go back down to base. Let's go, shooter. Oh, there's a 4. Okay, that's a field hit. So it pays even odds, or they're going to stack it right on top of each other. That's hit number 1. There's a 6. No good to us. Let's pull it back. Now, if I do hit a 2 or a 12, hopefully I can show you where I can do that. I'm going to stack 1. I'm going to rack 1. So I'm going to split the 2s and 12s. There's a 7. That's another loss. So I'm cutting into my profit right now. But that's okay. That's all right. There's a 3. Okay, that's a field hit. Let's put it right there. All right, there's a 9, a 6, 3, 9. That's great. That's 2 units. It's going to pay us 2 units. We're going to stack it on top. Come on, shooter. Let's do it again. Oh, there's a 6. I was hoping we'd get it out of that one. All right, so we lose this. Go restack it back out there. Let's go, shooter. All right, there's an 8. Still no good to us. We'll pull this. Actually, I'm just going to pull out the rack. Now, we only got 3 more units left for our profit. Then we have to go back to our regular bet. Here we go, shooter. All right, there's a 10. That's a field winner. It's a $10 or a 10 pays $5, even odds. There's a 6. No help to us. It was a 6. So we lose this. Go back out there. All right, now we're about getting close here. And there's a 7. Yeah, big red. All right, I pulled out the rack. It's the last one out of profit. Then we got to go back to our original bankroll. There's a 4. Okay, got a little bit of life here. Okay, so we're going to put this here, stack it on top. And there's a 7. Gracious. Okay, so here, now we know we're out of profit. Now we're going to start playing with our original bankroll again. Okay, let's pull it back over here. Let's go, shooter. Let's get some hits. There's a 7. That doesn't help us out. Pulling out the rack. There's a 5. A no field 5. Again, the puck's always on. Pull it out the rack. There's another 5. Gracious. Pull it out the rack. How many no fields is that? That's quite a few, isn't it? My gracious. All right, there's boxcars. 12. Okay. Again, I'm going to show you how this works. It's a $1 unit, or it's 1 unit. It pays 2 units. And that's why I'm saying this as units is you could do this at any level. You can do this at green level, chip level, white level, black level, purple level, whatever level you want to. I'm just picking it as reds right now. So I'm going to stack 1 and I'm going to rack 1. That's how I work the 2s and 12s because all mine pay double. All right, there's a 3. That's great. All right, so we're going to stack 2 units. Here we go. And there's an 8. We lost it. Okay, that's all right. Pull this back and reset it back up. Let's go, shooter. There's a 9. Okay, so we're going to stack it up. Pays even odds. There's a 6. That's a hard or easy 6. If we lose this, go back out. There's another 6. This just shows you how bad the field numbers are, guys. Oh, even though it's at 44%, it feels like it's a lot less than that, right? There's another 6. Gracious. I'm going to pull it out the rack. All right, we're really digging into our rack here, guys. There's a 5. No field 5. Pull it out the rack. Come on. There's a 4. Okay, that's a field winner. I'm going to stack it up on top. There's a 6. Gracious. No field. Let's pull it back. There we go. Reset it back up. There's a 9. Okay, that's a field winner. Come on. Come on. There's a 9. There we go. All right, it's a field winner. I'm going to stack it up on top. Oh, boxcars. Yeah, that helps us. Okay, so again, 2 units is going to pay 4 units. I'm going to rack 2 of them, and I'm going to stack the other 2. That's our second hit. Looking for one more. There it is. Double boxcars. Look at that, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that's 4 units. That's going to pay us 8 units. How about that? So even and even. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get our rack set. First, we're going to rack this. We're going to get our rack set. So where's our even rack? It's right there. So now I'm looking for one more hit. So that's my go all in for one more hit. We're going to secure our rack, hopefully. And then we're going to go back down the base. Let's do it, shooter. Come on. It's a 5. Dang it. That's okay. We know we're back down to even. We do lose this. I was looking for one more hit because that would have been a nice another second hit. But we know we're back to base level, and we're ready to keep rolling it. Let's go. There's a 7. All right, okay. We lose that one. I'm just going to pull it out the rack here. Lose that one. Again, field's always working. There's a 6. Always working. Here we go. There's an 8. Another loss in the field. There's a 5. Another loss in the field. That's 4 of them. Back to back. Come on, shooter. There's another one. That's 6 of them back to back. I hope you're not trying to martingale the field. That's never good, guys. All right, there's a 9. Okay. So a 9 is a even odds. Here we go. No field 5. Another loss. Pull these back. Put that back out there. Come on, shooter. There's a 6. Another loss in the field. Pull this back. Set it back out there. There's another 6. Gracious. I'm just going to pull it out the rack. All right, I'm back down. I'm down $50 again now. All right, there's another 7. Pull that back. I guess now I'm down $50. So here we go. There's an 8. Look at all these guys. Since our last hit, look at all these losses right here. Absolutely terrible. Come on, shooter. There's a 5. Look at that. Look at that. There's a 6. Look at that. Another loss. A 5. Another loss. Guys, look how many losses we've had that's been a non-field. Oh, my goodness. There's another 5. Oh, my goodness. Coming back. That's all these are losses. Another 7. Another loss in the field. Guys, a 9. We finally got a 9 hit. Okay. It pays the even odds. Man, that was brutal. There's a 6. It doesn't do us any good because we can't get a run on it. So we went from having a stellar performance where we were in profit, and now we're down to our last $25. Come on, see if this thing can fight back. Actually, okay, that's great. That's actually a hit. So we got it here. It doubles up. So now we got 4 units. Come on, we need these 4 units to hit. Let's go. And they do. Wow. A little bit of life. Little bit of life. 4 units plays 4 units. Now I got to get back to, I got to get my rack right. So I'm nowhere even close to profit. I'm going back down the base after my 3rd hit. Got to go back down the base. All right, there's an 8. So it's a loss. I'm just going to pull out the field or out the rack. Here we go. Another loss. Another loss in the field. This is why people don't like the Iron Cross, because you're bleeding yourself, guys. You're bleeding yourself in this field. All right, there's a 4. Stack it on top. There's a 6. That's another loss. Go back up. There's a hard 4. Okay. Stack it on top of the field. There's a 9. Okay. Got 2 fields in a row. Come on. 2 units pays 2 units. Stack it up. Come on, shooter. We need it. Here we go. There's a 3. Beautiful. Love it. There's 3. Okay. So what do we have here? That pays, we have 4 units. 4 units pays 4 units. Let's see where our rack is. And I know we're down, so we're going to go back down the base. That's okay. We're climbing back a little by little. Little by little. And there's an 8. I'm glad we pulled everything back because we lost that. Let's pull it back right here. There's a 7. Another loss. Throwing chips. There we go. All right, come on, shooter. There's a 6. Another loss in the field. Oh, I pulled 2 out. Here we go. There's a 9. Okay, that's a winner. All right, so here we go. So that's an even odds. Stack it on top. That's hit number 1. And we only get 1. Here we go. Pull these back. Keep them going. Come on, shooter. There's a 7. Another loss. I was hoping to rack about $100. Looks like I'm about to be losing it all. There's a 6. Another loser. Another 7. That's another loser. There's an 8. There's another loser in the field. Golly. All right, there's box cars. That's going to help us out. Okay, so that's going to pay us 2. I'm going to rack 1. I'm going to stack 1. Here we go. There's a 6. We lost both of them. At least we racked 1, so that helped us out. A little bit. Not much. All right, there's a 10. Okay. So we're going to stack it on top. It's a field winner. We lose it. Absolutely lose it. Here we go. There's a 5. No field 5. We lost it. Pull all these back. Come on, shooter. Oh, I need to put money out. So we're down to our last $20 here. 4 more hits and we're done. It looks like it's going to fall to a 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's a winner. Stack it on top. What do we have here? It's a 6. Loss. We're going to bleed it all the way down, guys. We were up about $120 in profit, too. Last 4. Last 4 here. There's a 3. Okay, that's a winner. Come on. There's a 7. Can't get more than 1 hit, man. This is ridiculous. You're looking for that 3rd, 4th hit, and you just can't get them. There's an 8. Another loser. Pulled out the rack. Last 2 hits, guys. This is it. See how we do. There's an 8. Oh, down to our last one. Am I going to lose it all? Let's see. Right here. Come on. Let's do it. I'm blowing the dice. Come on, shooter. It's a 7. How fitting to end it on a big red, right? All right, so we just lost that $100. Yeah, so it was a fun task while we tried it. I've done it really good one time, and I did really bad one time in practice. And this time, it didn't do too good. It was fun to roll out. I absolutely do not suggest playing this field system, just because of the disadvantage that you have. It is a 44% chance of winning, which is just less than half. But I'm telling you, you've seen by the demonstration here, it seems like once some field numbers are not hitting, they come in packs, and that's really, really hurting you, and you're not able to get that momentum. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section how brutally bad you hate this system, because I'm ready to hear it. It's the field bet $100 challenge. If you haven't seen my other videos, please go check them out on the channel. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Until next time, mark the point and stay awesome.